The word community sounds odd and a bit dispiriting. Some pretty negative images tend to come to mind. When we think about what other people are like, without quite realizing it, we draw on images fed to us by the media. And that's why we tend to think that most people are pretty violent, driven by success and fame, and not necessarily very pleasant. It breeds an urge to stay at home and make private life the center of things. We associate happiness with standing out from the crowd, with personal happiness, the nuclear family, and business success. Community feels like it's for losers. The individual is king.
Still full of running, and it's Götze! It's Mario Götze! It's super!
But then, there are some weird moments. A big sporting event, an election day, extreme weather like a big snowfall, and we might make a discovery as basic as it's absolutely crucial. Most people are very nice. They're interested in small things. They're mild and moderate. They're funny. They're kind. They want to help. Despite some surface differences, they're like you. A painfully exciting idea comes to mind. If we could more regularly generate communal moments, meet people, hang out in groups, we wouldn't have to imagine that the whole world was so competitive and so dangerous. We wouldn't have to be so guarded, closed off, suspicious. We wouldn't be so focused on our own love lives and all their issues. We've allowed our worldview to be kidnapped by the media, by narcissists and sociopaths. We've allowed our sense of what's normal to be shaped by newspapers and television stations that make money from creating imaginary communities of monsters and pointing out everything that's wrong and to be scared of. We've allowed the kinder elements to seem like they're the exceptions, when it's in fact the bad that's the exception. It's time to change. What happens on those special occasions is the truth. Other people aren't strange or so different. We can trust in community. Of course, we need some special occasions, some encouragement to come out of ourselves. We're still too shy. At the moment, we only know how to do it around sport or the odd other occasion. But we should more regularly come together and learn how to do so. We should ensure that the nicest buildings in every neighborhood are the community centers. There's a huge part of us that longs to live more collectively. It's hugely beneficial to be able to feel enthusiastic and committed to one's whole society, to feel reassured by membership of an admirable community. Collective pride takes the burden of self-regard off the individual ego. We don't have to do it all ourselves. We can belong to something better and sometimes greater than we are.